you, Mr. Toastmaster. Are you suggesting maybe I should dial it back a little bit?
Watch for the red line.
Fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome returning Toastmaster, and especially Kate. This was your first speech in the advanced manual, Speaking to Inform, and the purpose was to present an informative speech that was of interest to the audience and supported with facts, statistics, and quotes. And I think with respect to that, you totally nailed it. You did inform us, and you supported it with facts, statistics, and quotes. So that's check. As preparation for the evaluation, you mentioned that this was a vernal speech, meaning that it's going to hopefully blossom into something more, maybe larger, and I certainly hope to see that because I think it's a very important message. I'm going to address the items according to what were the specifics of the manual and also how it was effectively done and maybe some suggestions about that. Okay, the first is whether it held our interest, and it certainly held my interest because this is a topic that I feel very strongly about, and it's basically, why is there still so much inequality after all this effort and all this work coming in? I don't think you answered that, but that wasn't the purpose to answer that. It was just to inform us that it exists. So you held my attention because of the topic. I'm not sure that if I weren't interested in this, how much my attention might have been held. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Were you confident and comfortable with the topic? You were absolutely comfortable with it, and you were confident, and I have some comments with respect to that about some other things. Some suggestions. You went a little over time, and you spent a bit of time in the beginning explaining and setting up. What I would have done is just given all that to the introduction instead of, and then just been able to launch into it. A few things you did with the PowerPoint. I mean, the PowerPoint had nice large font, and you read the slide, which is a little bit of a PowerPoint sin. I think you could have done well without the PowerPoint, certainly without the words, or perhaps replace the words with pictures and just say the quote, because reading the word, we all know how to read. And so I think reading took away from it. I do want to comment with respect to confidence, and while you obviously have confidence and passion about this, there were some things about your body language I think that actually took away from it. One was a lot of prayer hands, and then I saw a new one, which was this. There were several places where you did that. And what that does is that undermines the projection of confidence. I know that you have the confidence, but it projects something else. But your strongest asset was your voice. There was a couple times where you had a very impassioned voice that showed us how you cared about this. So I look forward to seeing how this evolves. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.